Hi everyone, my name is Rishi. I'm the co-founder of Digital Scholar, and in this video I'm going to be helping you choose which is the best tool for WhatsApp marketing, why you should be learning WhatsApp marketing, and what are the use cases. So by the end of this video, you will have some amazing value to take home and you'll start using WhatsApp for your businesses. Now, before I get started, I want you all to subscribe to this YouTube channel because we're going to be sharing tons of content on growth hacking, case studies, digital marketing strategies, and some amazing tools which can help you become awesome digital marketers. Now, let's get started and let's understand why you should do WhatsApp marketing. Now, first of all, there are over 2 billion active users in 2022 and growing. And secondly, there are over 100 billion messages exchanged every day. Also, WhatsApp is used in over 180 countries and statistically the most popular messaging application. But 25 of these countries, so almost 160 or 155 countries, use this predominantly than any other messaging channel. The average user accessing WhatsApp using an Android device spends almost 40 minutes on the app every day. 6 countries have restricted, so these are basically China, Iran, Syria, UAE, Korea, and Cuba. So there's no WhatsApp over there. And finally, as of December 2020, WhatsApp had 459 million users in India. I'm pretty sure the numbers would have been much higher in 2022. Now, the biggest reason why you should be using WhatsApp, especially for marketing purposes, is it has over 90% open rate as compared to email, which has only about 10 to 12% according to industry standard, and as compared to SMS, which is just about 3 to 5 percentage. And the biggest challenge with SMS is that the text is pretty small. You can only use 160 characters and there's no multimedia where you cannot share images, videos, although there are some technologies which is overcoming in SMS where you can share videos as well, but still predominantly it's text based. The biggest challenge with email is that your emails mostly land into promotions, update, spam, and there's so much technical aspects you need to take care of, and the open rate is almost 10 to 12%, and WhatsApp has about 90 plus percentage open rate. And since the usage of WhatsApp in our business, it has been a game changer and people have been more receptive to our communication, people have been buying our products, and that's pretty awesome stuff out there. All right, so what are the WhatsApp use cases that is very dominant, and what do we use it for as well? First of all, we automate webinar confirmation messages and we send them webinar reminders, which helps us get about at least 30 to 35% more people attending our webinar. So on an average, we have about 60 to 70% turnout ratio, which is huge, which we couldn't have achieved if we were just doing emailers or SMS blast and so on. So that's number one use case. Is the moment somebody gives you a lead via your landing page or via your forms, you should send them a confirmation link of the Zoom, and then once the webinar is about to happen or any virtual event is about to happen, you send them at least 3 reminders starting from 24 hours before, and then 12 hours, and then finally about just before you're starting, right? Second use case is Facebook leads to acknowledgement. Now, money is in the follow-ups, and people I have had clients where they run lead generation ads and they just make one call and that's about it, and they say that the lead quality is poor and they don't pick up. The point is, you need to have at least 8 to 9 touch points before a successful sale to happen, right? So it's best you can create a drip sequence of messages to introduce your brand, to introduce the product to people before even you make the call, so that they are prepared, they know about you more than anything else, and they are receptive to your call when you make that call happen, right? So yes, Facebook leads automation is a very important WhatsApp use case. Third is payment reminders and successful payment notification. So you can send all your communication when a successful payment happens and when a failed payment happens, right? So suppose if somebody is paying for an e-com product and he puts that product into checkout cart and for some reason he did not buy it, so sending them ample reminders so that it could lead to successful increase in sales. And finally, you can create WhatsApp bots which can be acting like support for your answering queries, repeated stuff, and you can create like a knowledge base. You can create or connect your own e-commerce store. So everything can be handled once you connect to your WooCommerce or Shopify stores. sending them shipping details, sending them failure payments and follow-ups and upsells. All of that can automated with the help once you connect your Shopify or WooCommerce store. You can list all your products, you can talk about your services, and then you can cross sell basically, right? So once they buy one product, you can always have like an automated chatbot where you're listing other products as well, and they get to know about it and they end up buying from there, right? So these are just some of the use cases that I'm sharing, and it could be almost about 10 to 15 use cases, and I can keep going on and on. But these are the main purposes why we use WhatsApp in our business. And the tool that I'm going to be suggesting you guys is Wati.io. Now you can find the link at the bottom of this video, and if you find this super valuable, you can just click on my affiliate link and you can get and sign up for free here. And also I have a WhatsApp course which can help you become better at this, and I'm going to be talking about it at the end of this video. Now, what is Wati? It is basically nothing but it's like a CRM for WhatsApp, right? One thing you need to understand is once you start using official WhatsApp API, you cannot use it on your mobile phone. You'll have to have like a proper cloud-based application where your communication and all of that will be listed here. For example, here is how it's gonna be looking like once you onboard. So there is this Eva's Divan, there are some people. So here is where you can chat. It can never have a normal mobile experience. So that's number one thing. It gives you a platform to communicate with your customers in a better way, right? And then there are operators. You can have tags, you can put a note on somebody, and you can as how CRM works can be initiated in that way, right? Secondly, you can broadcast and bulk messages. So you can send personalized messages saying, hey Rishi, welcome to Digital Scholar and here's your course access and so on. So yes, broadcast can be done and bulk messages can be sent. You can create custom notifications, right? So basically based on custom events like abandoned cart, you have quick replies, call to action and so on, right? And no code chatbot. So you can build beautiful looking chatbots like these, and you can automate the whole process using this particular tool. So yes, the link is at the bottom. Make sure to sign up via that. Now once you sign up, this is how the dashboard looks like, and you can see all the chats are available in the left. I have about 448 active chats that my team is replying to right now, and you can see I can select the operator. I can assign it to some people inside my group saying, okay, this guy has a particular issue. Let me assign this to my the bugs team or the website team or the support team, the sales team or whatever it is. It keeps going on and on. So this is how the dashboard looks. I can start typing here. I can send messages. I can do attachment, some pre-replies or quick replies, and so on over here. So this is how my dashboard looks. I have a balance of $227 for sending messages via WhatsApp. And look at this. These are the number of messages that I've sent in last 7 days, which is 27,344. It's delivered to 26,461, and 21,501 people opened it, above 90% open rate. You must be thinking, Rishi, this is not 90%, right? This is about 70-80%. But you need to understand that this is only recorded when people have read transcript on, right? So if their read transcript is off, the messages might not be showing here, the numbers might not be showing here. But the truth is, they would have actually opened it, but it's not getting recorded. But still, look at this. So many people read it. So many people replied. 3,500 people replied just last 7 days. And last 30 days, if I show you, it's no less than, let's refresh this, and it's almost 137,000 people. 137,000 people in last 30 days, last 1 month alone. And that's the amount of messages I've been sending on WhatsApp. And it's pretty crazy, right? 130,000 delivered. 1,08,000 people read it. So many replies, so many failed. Maybe mobile number is switched off, or there's the wrong number that the people entered, and so on. So that's how much I've done with respect to WhatsApp marketing, right? So if you guys want to learn more on how I do this thing, how to set up official API, what are the documentation required, how to create chatbots, how to really create proper flows, how to get the template approved, I have a course where you can go to my website, digitalscholar.in. You can just go click on all products And here, when you come down to the WhatsApp marketing course, it's going to help you become and take step by step, because I'm pretty sure it's going to be super overwhelming and it's a very long process to set this up, and it takes time. So there's business verification, you need to have like a new mobile number, you need to do certain processes before everything gets ready. So yes, make sure you can come and watch here. These are the things you're going to be learning. I have like 12 modules, 50-60 lessons, and this is going to help you in a much better way to become awesome WhatsApp marketer, and most importantly, amazing digital marketer. See you guys in the next video. I hope this was valuable, and take care. Make sure to subscribe, and see you guys.